Hey, may I have your attention?
You've got it, Keebo!
You activated my trap card!
His mouth?
From your mouth?
Ayo, welcome back! We are going right back into the trial. Y'all see me skip through here because... There goes class trial. All rise, my boys, resumed. There it is. They could make it a little bit more hype, though. Like, I don't... Oh, boy.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Okay, you taking too long to say whatever you're trying to say.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions
I know.
are
I just don't.
Did you?
No. I can't. For real, I would love to know one person out there, one person who actually gave a shit about all these little mono cubs. Honestly, I'm not trying to criticize too hard. I ain't trying to be mean, but this was the stupidest decision they ever thought about putting into the game. It offers nothing. No comedic value, just nothing, just filler. Don't care. Moving on. Alright, Himiko was good.
Answer us, Himiko.
Oh right, he trying to back her into a corner when he's the one who did it. I don't know if he did.
Then you used that trap to kill Tenko.
I'm starting to really think he did though, based on his attitude changed so much.
Did you kill that?
Oh Jesus!
Wait, must be some mistake. No way, Himiko is
She's
culprit.
not the culprit. Let's
Then
just
she
move on
needs to
from
defend
that.
herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
It's not though.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
I get why
you
she's
even listening?
flustered. I get it.
I'm not listening.
Oh. I'm not listening.
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive?
Wow.
And now, you're all saying I killed them?
That's
Don't care
That's the
anymore.
willpower you want in a friend.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
I know she went through a lot just now, I know. But I don't know, man. There is something. I'm not trying to shit on her too much because I know she's having a moment. But there is just something so unredeeming about Himiko. Between the way she treated Tenko, you could tell she was bothered before Tenko died about what was happening between them. I just don't ever see her try for anything. And I'm sure she's probably in her own world, got her own things going on, but...
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it.
He's
Don't
just
tell
such
me
an
you've given
idiot.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Yeah?
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room.
Okay, yeah,
Therefore, she is
he definitely done it.
unmistakably
He
the
pushing this way too much. And again, it could not be Kyo, but I'm pretty sure
Never
it's
kill Tenko.
like, the culprits, I wish were better about maneuvering around the class trial socially to make it not so obvious before they're suspected. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't know, because this happened, I feel like, with Kurumi too. She started putting heat on somebody. I would just love if somebody said, like, one line, maybe one or two lines, that pushed a certain narrative, and then was just like... And then everybody else starts panicking, and they dealing with it, and they just sitting in the corner eating popcorn. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't know. It just happens too often. Let's say he killed both people, for example. Like, I feel like I guessed this way early. Now it just feels like the whole trial sort of just, I don't know, for nothing, in a way. I will see how it unravels, though, because I could be totally wrong.
Himiko, not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Okay, Himiko, I know how you feel, but I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived, we can't give up for the sake of everyone who died.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Think that, because, yeah.
I agree.
Kokichi actually had real blood on him when he saw us.
Each room was the
Oh,
same. They were all
they're
trapped.
Okay, so it wouldn't matter what room they picked.
Is that Kokichi will tell you?
Yep. Oh, yes, because he fell through the floorboard.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
No. Okay.
Gotcha!
There was no cross space supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. Oh, but bad luck. Yeah, and because they... Okay, it really did seem like Kyo.
You found a loose
Because
floorboard, right?
he knew this would be the only place in the school where they could do it.
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
Yeah.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
Right.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Yeah.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap.
What was that
all
just
along.
now? That little...
Especially you!
Ooh.
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko.
Yeah.
Do
Huh.
you remember what Tenko told you?
What did she say? Was it this wholesome sh**? Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right?
It's a good quote.
If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory.
That's true.
We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well.
Yeah.
That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
Yeah? No, that's true.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Okay.
Alright,
Ugh.
I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive!
Okay.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Yeah.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood.
I mean, he's not wrong. They gotta find him.
Damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect for my soul, bro. Your soul, bro?
I like
Well,
that
anyway,
one.
Do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
What?
Well, as a self-proclaimed
What are you
expert
yapping
of
about
stepping
now?
through floorboard, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Oh, I see what he's saying, like because the magic circle prevented anyone from messing around with anything.
Ah, that is a good point.
Yeah, okay.
Must have been
Yeah, actually, when they were
very
carrying the
magic.
cage and stuff, it didn't seem like a problem.
That's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? That's it, that must be the reason. Okay, so it has to be the magic circle.
This is it.
Yep, okay.
It's
I
because of
forgot
the
about
magic
that.
circle at the scene of the crime.
But how did that... Man, I'm shocked no one stepped in it when they were doing the cage. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Or was the floorboard to the right? Oh, maybe it was... Oh, it was probably outside of that ring there. Okay.
Before we
like right outside of it.
We were warned not to step on the circle.
Yeah.
The floor
no, it was right there.
Was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
What the
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trip.
Okay. Alright, good looks, Kokichi, good looks.
The culprit's plans too?
Yeah, that's right. If that's the case, then the culprit, no doubt in my mind, the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and motive. Alright, so, but as obviously it was.
It has to be you! Kyo, was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Yeah.
Why do you suspect me?
You want me to make the list? Because we can.
You were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for.
Okay.
In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle.
Yep.
In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder.
Yeah.
Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit. Well, Kyo?
Well...
Answer already!
Y'all,
Did
that
you do it?
wasn't obvious or anything. I wish I was more excited about it. I don't know. Okay.
What is so funny?
Yeah.
I was just thinking. So this is how each blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
Is he giving up already?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
You drew it. You knew it from memory.
I see. That is problem.
I don't understand. What's the problem right now?
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
Okay, well, let's just roll through this.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The culprit stepped on the exact floorboard even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In the room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
Is it... That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it at all. They used... the cage, maybe? Sixth sense? Touch. It has to be touch.
That's it!
Did they mark the floorboard in a certain way?
The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move
They
them,
used
right?
either the circle or the cage.
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
Oh my god, no, I'm sure there was something, bitch! A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been in the scene, I know it.
That's it! The magic circle. They used the magic circle.
Yep.
Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
Okay.
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
Okay.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
Sure.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
True. I thought someone did confirm that,
I most
though.
definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
That's exactly it. So you would know where to step.
So which is it? Is there any way to check? Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
Yeah. I see another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt is all guaranteed to be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever. Oh, that is smart of him.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Oh!
What a pain.
He probably has a picture of it.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Oh my god!
Hey, may I have your attention?
You've got it, Keebo!
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Okay.
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Oh.
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save
Oh
everyone.
no.
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Yep, exactly what I thought.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
Okay.
I'll give it a try. Ready?
You've activated my trap
His
card!
mouth?
From your mouth?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Also used magic like that before.
Yeah.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance.
Oh, okay.
Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible.
Okay.
Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
I reluctantly took out the paper from Keebo's mouth. So, this is the circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
I noticed one thing already. Is it that? The lines are cleaner than here, but this also has no symbol on this triangle versus that one. I'm gonna assume wherever the mess is.
There!
Okay.
This helped a lot, Keebo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document.
Yep.
But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners. Which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
Okay, that, I don't know about all that. That I don't really understand still. But sure.
So it was different from the document after all.
Okay.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Keebo, too.
Yep.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Keep.
Hey,
Yeah, no, you had a
what was
different-
it you were saying about its purpose?
I already know what it is. Let's not get into it.
To be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Keebo use that function every day to
Oh my god. Oh,
analyze my turds.
not what I thought it was gonna be. At all. But,
Your what? Is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria
maybe if
quality.
you stop drugging yourself to get so high to figure out new inventions, we can start there. How about that? Never mind, I don't know what the else you doing. Oh my god, she's ridiculous.
Plus, taking a satisfying does wonders for a woman's natural beauty.
That's for
so-
anybody.
See? You're all grossed out. This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan.
Stupid.
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Keebo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
Nah, he ain't gonna give up.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Well,
You're going to
we're
claim
just
I
gonna
did
drag this out more.
Then what of the murder weapon? The only person who could have collected the sickle was Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Korekiyo and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
I'll cut through your words.
Okay. Whew.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth.
Yeah. I don't know how he dumped it after.
You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
Right, because she was already facing down. And just sitting in
retrieved
the
it
white sheet.
afterward when you removed the cloth.
Yeah.
Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Okay. What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now.
Okay.
Yes.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of funny. I don't know.
Maybe
It
you'd
should
feel better
be.
if I was executed by Monokuma. But
I feel.
unfortunately for you,
Is he
that
about to do it
won't
to himself
happen.
right now?
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless
Right.
in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule?
Right. Where this one, I mean, let me guess, he did the other one too. Shocker, right? Well, I have an answer for that. First come, first serve.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
Wow.
Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
Yeah.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
But also the sword came from his lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
But you could have, though.
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you
Wait,
understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I work really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Keebo? Chill, dude.
That's enough.
Yeah, chill the out.
Voting time. I'm gonna vote for him.
His stupid laugh.
Only help the one who murdered Angie.
Yep, we got it, brother.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes?
Wait, an error on my part?
How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer?
Oh,
Had
that's
I known,
smart
I
to play it that
certainly
way.
wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying. You killed Tenko and Angie.
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
Nah, I say we send it.
Mm-hmm. We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Yeah.
The culprit's one of you. Wowee!
Okay.
This argument is getting
Oh,
intense.
is this another one of those debate scrums?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present.
Alright, you already know about all this.
Hey, I've been waiting for this!
Yeah.
Why were you waiting for it?
Yeah, I don't... Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. I won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we cannot vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Who is Is it really that many opposing? Let's keep this moving, y'all. Oh, wow. They all want to just send it? Even, even Maki?
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed...
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
Wait, Kyo's involved in this?
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death.
Is it really another person?
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Wait. Was it really not Kyo that did both?
Oh! My arm!
So stupid. I think the debate scrums are so dumb.
We completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
What kind of mystery from that one?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene.
Oh, okay.
I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Okay. There's an outline piece of evidence, Tenko's murder scene. Oh, it must be this. Okay.
This is it! The blood stain found under the floor.
Did Kyo get
Maki
injured,
found it
maybe,
during
and
the
that's his blood?
investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Okay.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Okay.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it.
Okay.
But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because...
That's it!
Okay.
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder.
Okay.
It was there before we started the seance.
So it would have been when Angie died.
Or the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was.
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Was it from the same murder weapon?
Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder!
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Maybe the body got moved.
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Right.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
Huh.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities.
Maybe she found Kyo in one of those rooms while he was setting up stuff?
We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab.
Yeah.
But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
Yep. No.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
Huh.
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Really? For what?
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
Huh.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or...
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Right.
Except for candles.
That's it!
Oh, for the
She wanted a
necronom.
candle!
Okay.
I agree.
Alright, Mew, yo, your brain working today?
That's it.
Yeah.
Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Okay, now it's starting to come
Yeah,
together.
Her kinky wax play!
Oh my god.
No. Angie was going to use it for the
I just
ritual.
said, no.
According to the Necronomicon,
Yeah.
to resurrect the dead,
Yeah, preparing the effigy. Okay, that makes sense.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't think Hio meant to kill Angie. I
Angie's
think
lab.
she happened to walk in on him.
So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
That's why there was dried blood under floor.
Yep.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held.
Okay.
Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if she had picked a different room, we may have not even ever known.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room.
True.
If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Wow.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie.
I think is there something sus here that's supposed to be happening with Himiko?
This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Did you just pick one?
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
Okay. Paint? That sounds stupid, but...
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. Because I was about to say 2 different spots where she was hit.
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from the katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma. And I think I know why.
That makes sense now.
After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
Okay.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
Yeah.
Ha! It's all clear now.
Okay. Okay.
Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab.
But, man, that is weird. Himiko picked the right
It was
room.
there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear?
Oh, he's not happy.
What are you? All clear? What are you all?
Oh.
You what? What? I will not fear. I will not back down.
Wait.
Sweet Korekiyo, calm yourself.
My boys,
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
Wait.
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Wait. Hold up. Let me just...
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the guy willies.
Is it multiple personality?
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog!
Okay.
Nothing is clear at all!
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab. You say the culprit carried Angie's body, and not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind.
But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words.
So the bloody duct tape, how does this even come into play?
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Huh.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of.
Yeah, I can't believe he f***ed up that bad.
But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
Jesus.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
Huh.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
Okay.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Yeah.
It has to be you.
Although it's weird that Himiko picked the right room.
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
What the f? So it's true!
Yeah.
Well, that was
well, like I called it.
boring, obvious answer.
You and me on the same wavelength.
You killed both of them. Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Yeah, I didn't understand the Tenko one.
Why you killed them both?
Was
I
it
think
to throw
one
him
of the
off?
murders was an accident.
The Angie one?
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
The murder that was an accident. I think Angie. Tenko one was too planned out. I don't even get why it happened.
Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
No.
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with the seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
Yep.
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her
Did
from
she even
talking.
see him?
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Yeah.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
He only needed to kill one for
Yeah.
this game. Killing two is pointless.
I didn't really get. Yeah.
If
No,
you get
no,
bonus
it's
points
true.
for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know?
No, I'm not the culprit. So why is everyone looking at me like I am?
What? Why?
Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekiyo.
I was gonna say.
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter.
Huh.
You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver.
Okay, so Kyo definitely dealt with something.
Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
I think he created a personality to help manage whatever trauma he went through or something. I don't know.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Korekiyo.
That is tripping me up every time.
Creeps me the out!
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna end it right here. This one is going for a while, which sucks because it's exactly how I thought it was gonna go. We're gonna finish it and see the punishment next time. Appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, y'all already know. Make sure y'all enjoyed the video. Subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I love hearing from y'all, and turn on the notification bell so y'all get all the updates of the channel. Check out my socials, links down below in the description. We're just gonna keep moving with this. This one has been a process, y'all. This one has gone way too long for how little happened, but that's alright. We're kind of nearing the end of the game too, so it'll be interesting to see what other crazy events unfold outside of the class trials. But yeah, guess we'll find out. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all next time. I love y'all. Peace.